gotta get up.
Sit down.
This camera.
Down.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You fucking asshole!
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, are you yelling directly at my asshole or fucking? Hey guys.
Fuck you, man.
We're doing
You told me that it. Oh yeah, there's no problem. It's not gonna stink. I'm glad that you fucking took a shower. What a fucking guy. Let's do that three. Let's do the 3, 2, 1 so we can get this fucking going. Great guy, man. Holy fuck.
3,
2, 1. So, welcome to the works. My name's Wise Basis. I'm here with my co-host
Vicious 5150, and I totally trolled him with a fart, and it's awesome.
I can't
It
get
smelled
out
like
of this,
eggs.
man.
I
can't
didn't
get away
even
from this shit.
expect that to happen. I didn't expect
That was
to happen.
eggs. That was
That was
eggs, man.
excellent.
That was all I got out of that
And
whole
I'm so
fucking thing.
ecstatic to share it with you, my good friend.
Fuck.
Anyways, enough about that.
Holy shit, man.
So what are we talking about today?
We got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. We're going to be kind of running down a bunch of albums that have come out in the HazmatMusic group and also that are going to be coming up in the HazmatMusic group. We also have a little bit something for you to talk about, which is shows that have been happening. Maybe
Right.
you can talk to us a little bit about Rappers Ball. We kind of talked about that in the last episode.
Oh, rapper balls, yeah.
So we can talk about that. And also, we're going to have a little bit of something about something that's happening actually today, which is Record Store Day.
Record Store Day. That was supposed to be a surprise till the end, fuckface.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, you can talk about it. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a surprise, asshole.
Yeah. We got it covered. Don't you worry about that.
Okay,
This is
well,
episode 2, by the way.
Yeah, this is episode 2. Our pilot episode was pretty drunk. So,
Yeah.
I think we're a little bit
We're doing
less.
better right now.
Yeah, we're doing a lot better for this episode,
It's
I think.
really
So,
early.
Yeah,
Early.
it's early, not like the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock episode we did last time.
Man.
I was pretty fucking hammered after that, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, how about we get started with some of the albums that are coming up?
Okay, last episode I was talking to you about my album Death Support, and I was really drunk and quiet and weird and stupid.
Yeah, you're really quiet.
Yeah.
Fucked up my editing, asshole.
Sweet. Well, that's all I hope for. But yeah, I want to do a little bit more of a follow-up. So, now, when I said last week, remember when I was like, oh, whenever I feel like releasing it, or he said it, I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, one of us did it.
A little bit of surprise. It's released.
BAM!
You want one of these?
Check that shit.
Look at all that paper cover. Look at all that, shouts out to the buddy Dennis for doing that. Professional, yeah. It was pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. These are on sale from me directly for $5. And you can also find on digital copy, you can get it for $5 on vicious5150.bandcamp.com. And yeah, like I told you last time, I wrote and produced this whole album. Super fucking awesome. Did I say stupid?
I think you said stupid.
It's stupid dope, man. It's
just
stupid
I
awesome.
spat everywhere because I was like, I was pretty sure
awesome.
you just fucking said
It's
that.
super awesome that I just did that.
It was.
Oh yeah, 13, and it's an unlucky number, I guess. 13 awesome tracks, and it's super awesome. So anyway, yeah, fuck it. We have this one song. What's your favorite track off the album, Devin?
Honestly, well, I like Cool Breeze. I think Cool Breeze there's a groove, a part of Cool Breeze that I really like.
Yeah.
And so that's one of my favorite tracks. Too Many Brews is like my other favorite track.
I haven't had too many yet.
Just because there's just so much random banter and shit in the actual song.
Well, anybody who has a friend that gets way too fucking hammered, or you are that friend that gets way too fucking hammered at any kind of social gathering, whatever, this song is for you. And yeah, it's all sorts of hilarious. If you got any pukers in your crew, or you are the puker in your crew, oh yeah, super relatable. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I am not one of those people. Have you ever seen me puke when I'm drunk?
No, surprisingly.
Yeah, actually, only my closest friends outside of the Hazmat crew have ever seen me do it. Like, Hazmat crew as a whole has never ever seen me be a puker. They see me do a lot of retarded
Seen you
stupid things.
face plant. That was
Pretty
much
Yeah,
it.
you didn't see the one where I bashed my nose on the concrete, and I actually made fun of it on Too Many Brews, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I remember I was super. I guess I'll tell you guys a story because only some people have heard the story. Basically, I was walking in Maple Ridge, and I swear to God this happened. I tripped over a rock, and I fucking fell. And I remember I was hitting the ground, and I hit the fucking ground with my hands, and I kind of did a springboard, bashed my nose on the concrete there, and I was just instantly bloody, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm just still quite a ways from the bus, and I was dead of wintertime, so I was cold, I'm bleeding, and I don't know how badly yet. So I'm picking up leaves, these frozen, crunchy leaves, and they're like crumbling in my hands because there's all the fucking blood. I was like, I must be bleeding a lot. Then the universe gave me a weird gift. It was a fucking newspaper just laying there, and I was like, sweet. And I was like, and I get to a gas station, and the attendant is fucking mortified, completely fucking mortified from it. Like, what happened to you? And I was like, he's like, did you get beat up? I'm like, no, it's just me failing. And
Miserably.
Yeah. And he's like, you look terrible. I'm like, okay. He's like, want to use the washroom? And I did. And I look, and I'm just caked in blood, dried and wet at the same time. So I finally wipe all the blood off my face, but then I got this awful, scuff thing right in my fucking nose. And I had to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning the next day with that. Like, what the hell happened to you? And I told him the same story I told you.
You look like fucking red Rudolph.
Yeah, actually, when I was
reindeer.
it was like, oh, it's Rudolph, and it was right around
man.
Christmas. It was December. It's like, Rudolph, fucking, I was like, oh, well, that's awesome.
I think I saw you the next day, and that's what I was
Yeah,
I just kept looking at you like, the fuck did you do
It looks
to
really
yourself,
hilarious.
man?
Anyway, the song Too Many Brews.
Too Many Brews.
I made fun. I was like, remember when you fell and hit your nose? Yes, I do. Stupid fucking sidewalk and jumped in front of my shoe.
Yeah.
But that's the only little album teaser I'm giving you. That was your sampler. Yeah, Death Support. Mr. Mortar made this cover right here. Fucking.
Yeah, it looks fucking sick.
Got good response on this when I first threw it online, and I'm really happy with it too. He also did this part here. And so all the logos here, HazmatMusic, Rapist, Business Never Ends, and Maple. So yeah. Anyways, it's all produced by me, mixed and mastered by me, no rap features or any of that shit. HazmatMusic 2015, we got a lot of things coming, and I'm about to talk about what's been going on with us and what's going to be going on with us. So, put some end to that one right now. I'm never going to talk about this album again, I promise you.
Never, ever?
No, I don't. No, that's not true.
You're so
anything
bullshitting, man. It's not even...
if it does some crazy numbers, or when it does some crazy fucking numbers, I'm talking about it again. I'm going to brag. So anyways, what's next?
What's next? We got Rhyme or Die.
Because fuck J-Clawsin right now. He's going
Yeah, that's...
Save the youngest for last. I'm just saying it. Hey, Clawsin, fuck you.
Yeah, he pulls this out of his ass right before I started
What's he
filming.
gonna do? Watch the episode after like fucking 3-4 weeks when he finally checks his fucking notifications and messages? Fuck you. Okay. So,
We love you, Clawsin. We love you, James.
yeah, you're in my group, so I'm allowed to razz you. But yeah, he can do it too
Some
because it's funny.
raspberry shit.
No, we'll get to you. We'll get to you, James.
Okay, Rhyme or Die.
Yes. Rhyme or die.
Okay.
What do you choose? Rhyme or die?
Rhyme?
Hmm?
Sounds about right. Rhyme sounds good. Dying is kind of...
Oh, so you don't like Death Support?
Oh, I like
I
Death
wasn't supposed to talk about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Rhyme or
I
die.
thought you said you were going to talk about Death Support.
Shut up. Wait, Mr. Mortar did this cover too. It's really fucking cool. He did all of our shit actually. But anyways, let's talk about this track. What's your favorite track off that?
My favorite track off of Rhyme or Die is actually Address.
Address?
I like Address, and I also like Rhyme or Die.
Yeah.
With Twist and Insane. That's a fucking dope song too.
Oh yeah, fucking.
How about
Twisted
you?
Insane. Like I said, Rhyme or Die is actually one of my favorites. It's not only featuring Twisted Insane, it's also featuring my very good friend who just moved to Korea by the name of Bob Westfall. He used to be in a band with me and RC a long time ago called All Inclusive, and he's an extremely awesome fucking musician, and I wish him all the best. You know, like he's the shit. But he did that whole rhyme every day. Like it's a really cool thing. There was an opera singer, and she was also a backing vocal on that chorus. And I unfortunately do not remember the name of her, but if anybody can tell me out there, Ryan, we're kind of unprepared for this part and too fucking bad. But she did really, really phenomenal. I'll give you that.
You're getting promotion, asshole! There you go.
He wasn't even mad about it. Calm down.
Sorry.
But no, Twisted Insane and him, they both went toe to toe with all the double, triple time shit, like Super Chopper style, which I've been known to dabble in myself, so I have to appreciate the art of it all, and they really stood toe to toe on it, and
yeah, it sounds great.
It was a good look for both of them. So and fucking Brainsick Music, fucking shout out to you guys. You guys are the shit right now. Like we've been working a lot with them lately. I haven't worked with Twisted Insane, but Hazard and I worked with Z from Firing Squad, which is a group that Twisted Insane has been working with a lot as well, and they're part of Brainsick Music as well. And we have a song called This Voice, and we were featured on Z's mixtape with this guy named Jason Anthony and Hazard and I and Z, and you can find that mixtape called Raw Servings, which is featured on at zoffiringsquad.bandcamp.com. So make sure to check that out and grab the whole mixtape because it's awesome.
Definitely, and I'll throw that link up on the video for you guys as well.
Fuck yeah. Definitely do that shit. Major shout-outs to you guys.
Yeah.
Next up, there's some tracks with self-titled from Army of the Pharaohs and Demigods. It's just RC the Hazard and self-titled on like a G-Funk kind of swing to it. I'm actually going to be appearing on a remix of it, which I gotta fucking say is a really big honor to share a track with self-titled. Like I wasn't expecting that at all, and Hazard just decided to ask me if I wanted to be on it. So look out for that whenever the hell he finishes that. But I do have a song with self-titled coming out. Next, also from the Brainsick camp, C-Ray is on this as well on a song called Unreflected Mirror, which RC gets on a more introspective level on this one. This is more about like they talk about like suicide and all this crazy shit like that. And C-Ray does a fucking awesome hook on it. And if you've never heard this man's work before, like he's a great MC. He's also a great fucking vocalist. I remember I heard him first on Twisted Insane's album, The Insane Asylum, and he had this really cool hook on like see how we like to make shit bang. It's super fucking awesome. That's my favorite track on the whole album. And yeah, C-Ray just annihilated it completely.
That's it.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about on this one?
I think that's about all. It's pretty fucking dope album. I was glad to hear it. I mean, I know that RC put a lot of time into this album, so
yeah.
No.
My only other suggestion, if you want to pick up this album right here, Rhyme or Die, RC the Hazard. Fucking this guy is a vet of the music scene, like of doing music. His whole family has been doing music for a long fucking time, since the 70s at least. So like definitely support this dude. He's like the face of Hazmat Music. And I totally just put this in front of that fucking machine, didn't I? That's cool.
Just put it.
But anyways, yes, Hazmat Music, the whole shit. You can find this fucking album at hazmatmusic.bandcamp.com. And definitely support the shit out of this. Yes. Support it to death. Like this album. I'm talking about it again. Fuck you. Anyways.
The fuck, man.
Next. And finally.
Next. Now we get around to you, Mr. James. There you go.
Alright.
Okay.
Fuck KKKU. Anyways, so J-Clawsin, also a proud representative of the Hazmat crew. He drops his second installment of Nightmare Manipulation as Volume 2. And it was mixed and mastered this time by none other than Matt Cron of Potent Dope Entertainment. What's going on, buddy? Fucking shout out to you for that. It was an awesome mastering job. This time, Devin and I, we featured on this one.
We featured on that album, yeah.
I have a production on that one. That's it's a song called What a Stranger Is, and it was a song I started like a long time ago, and I had a couple open verses. I didn't know what the hell to do with it, and J-Clawsin happened to be coming to my house, so I was like, "Hey, do you want to get on this song?" And
I remember that.
Yeah, I gave it to him for his record. I wasn't sure if this was. I might have was always gonna go on desk.
Because I know me and you were kind of pondering ideas on
that's
it,
right,
and then he came over
yeah.
that day, and that was that's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then
well, since he's coming over,
happened.
since he's coming over, I was like, "Fuck, let's do it." Yeah, and I was pretty sure I was gonna throw it for my album, and then he told me he was working on his, and I was like, okay, do you want this song for your album? Like, it'd be a J-Clawsin featuring us on this instead of me featuring you. And he's like, fuck, that'd be great, thank you. And yeah, he was a really good fit for this track. And What a Stranger is...
He sounded sick on it. I was really happy to hear him, because that was the first time I actually got to see him recording a track, and he was just like, bam! Like,
I remember he got so drunk, I remember he got so drunk, he was like punching my pop filter.
Oh yeah, and you're giving him shit.
I was like, dude, no, I totally got mad. I was like,
fuck.
Dude, and I just kind of stared at him puzzled. I was like, why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. Like, stop it. Stop that now.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no, it was a lot of fun to fucking do that one. I remember he sitting there, he's like, and I heard this random clicking sound. Like, what the fuck?
You just looked up.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
But no, you innocent little shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I have footage from that day.
You?
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Day. Yeah,
you want to see that? Too
you
bad.
Want to see
I'm
that?
seeing that.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently he's seeing it first.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll see what happens there. Anyways, there's a lot of good fucking features on here. Let's see. Starting with Twisted Insane makes another appearance on here. And really good shit. Oh, Nikita and Wendell, the power couple of the Hazmat crew.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're fucking awesome. Nikita has a hell of a good voice. We actually have a song with her, with the Hazmat crew, called Dizzy and Busy. And she does a really phenomenal chorus on it, and it should definitely be checked out. And yeah, Wendell, and she's with none other than Wendell, and I've heard this song before. I remember I listened to the whole album, but it's kind of like a lot of good songs. But yeah, Wendell, I'm glad he made an appearance on here, because we almost never fucking see you anymore, Wendell. Let's get some more work done. You're an original of this whole crew, so let's see it. You know, who else on here? Matt Cron. The very man who mixed and mastered and recorded most of this album. Yeah. He made an appearance on here for a song called Can We? And that shit was dope too. And another HazmatMusic alumni, an original song called Different POV featuring Signs.
Yeah.
This guy did a very, very soulful fucking chorus on here. And yeah, it was just amazing what he did on this. And I remember actually, we'll get to shows in a minute, but I remember, just on a side note, we did a show recently, and he was doing the fucking chorus, and usually he could just belt it out. And he comes up to me after the show, he's like, yo man, that took everything out of me. That took fucking everything out of me. Because he's one of those, it was nuts, right? And I remember
puts it all into it.
Oh man, if you ever check out this album, which you should, and you will, because I order you to, it's fucking amazing. And then there's a song called Change It Up, which I remember Clawsin first recording, and I think he asked me originally to be on it too, and I was thinking about it, and then he ended up getting Hazard and Mr. Stabby of my crew, the Rapists. And that was a really good choice for features on that one for sure. I really, really like that song. Then there's some other songs, well actually featuring Shua from the States. There's a song called Rebuild Yourself. And yeah, he was really fucking dope on that shit as well. Born to Rhyme featuring like this guy named Sideshow B, which is like Clawsin's I think it's his first ever partner in rhyme. Like to ever be around with him. Like I'm pretty sure they started together. I don't know if they were a crew, but I remember him telling me about it, that Sideshow B was like there with him from the beginning. Oh. And yeah, to end off the album, is a song called Restitution. And that song is awesome. He does this, when he does it live, he does this really big epic fucking guitar solo. It looks like a spasm, and we'd like to think it is. Right?
we like to think it is.
Forget about the hurt! It's a great fucking song. Check it out. If you would like to grab Nightmare Manipulation Volume 2, grab it at j-clawsin.bandcamp.com. Please support the shit out of this motherfucker.
It's a dash, motherfuckers.
Because he's dope. He is fucking awesome. Good job, James.
I'll put a link up on
That's the last nice thing I'll ever say about you. You're a piece of shit, and I love you.
Because you shat on him the entire first, 1-2 minutes that we were talking about.
It's because he's the youngest, and it's funny. Anyways, what next do we got going here?
We're going to talk about some shows coming up.
Shows coming up? Oh, okay. We were going to talk about those. By the time this episode airs, this will have already happened, just like last time. But yeah, I'll tell you about shows anyway for the sake of doing it. The Hazmat Crew, we're going to be opening for 3 days from now, on Tuesday, day after 420. We're going to be opening for the legendary group Nonfiction, which consists of Necro's brother Ill Bill, Gore-Tex, and Sabak Red. And yeah, it's going to be at Fortune Sound Club, same place we opened for Bone Thugs, Devin the Dude, and R.A. the Rugged Man. And shout out to Catch 23, Cole Brownstone for hooking us up with that event. It's always a pleasure to work with you. And yeah, this one we're going to be rocking alongside Evil Ebenezer for this one. So Evil Ebenezer from the Stomp Down Crew, fucking
Sick.
Good to work with you finally. I've never actually met the man in person and may have a chance to finally. And anyways, we're going to be doing that on Tuesday. And then on the Saturday, we're going to be working with the Wolf Bar, performing live, me and the Hazmat Crew once again. That one will be a free entry show. That's Wolf Bar Maple Ridge, Saturday night, April 25th.
Nice.
Or, is that a Saturday? I believe it is. Anyways, April 25th.
I'll find the info, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll figure out what, I'm sure I'll
post
figure out
that
what
shit on
day
the
it
video,
is.
you know. Okay, something else that we can talk about, or I can talk about, is
Yes,
my album that I just put out not very long ago. It was probably about a week ago,
A week ago?
about a week
Yeah,
ago.
I guess so.
I talked a little bit about it in the last episode, which was our pilot episode. I talked a little bit about it, but I want to talk a little bit more.
Yeah, you should.
A little
Absolutely
bit more.
should.
I think I should talk a little bit.
Little bit more. Little bit.
The album's called Respiration. It's an album filled with Hazmat remixes. I told you, it's the death slamming.
Yeah, actually, no, he
Awesome,
banged
that.
on the table first.
Yeah,
You.
yeah. You did in the last episode. It fucked
Yeah,
up my
I was
head.
more like,
Yeah.
forget it. Anyways.
Anyway, so I made this album. It's called Respiration. There's a bunch of dope remixes featuring the Hazmat Crew, this guy, and those other guys, all
those other guys.
Yeah.
These three.
These guys.
This
yeah.
guy, this
And
guy,
that
and this guy,
And that
and
guy.
like so many more guys.
Yeah.
Was there any girl? No, there was no girl in that.
No girl.
No, it was a sausage fest on this album. Yeah.
But anyway.
Just like his house.
Loved it. Anyway.
No, you don't.
Anyway, so I put out that album, and it was really fun to work on. I was getting acapellas from the Hazmat artists, and pretty much what I wanted to do with the beats is to make sure that they complemented the artist's vocals. And so that's what I was doing, pretty much.
And that they did.
And that they did. And so, you know, maybe it's a little bit of something different, a little bit of a different style than you would hear on some of the Hazmat albums. But it was really fun to do.
Well, let's delve into that different
Yeah.
style. Like, tell us about, except it was a different style, tell us what you did. What was the process?
Well, something like for the first song on the album, which is the Raw Deal remix with you and Tyro James. Shout out to Tyro James. And Tyro.
Nar.
Yeah. And so for that actual track, what I did was I used all real instruments rather than just using vinyl and my sampler like I normally do. So pretty much I put together this beat, and it was just acoustic guitar, bass, and drums, and I threw it together, and it sounded fucking awesome. And when I made it, originally I had no purpose for it because I had Raw Deal on another track at that time, and I wasn't sure.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember. And you're all like, fucking, that the vocals need to fucking be this way. Fucking the high end is too much on that.
Yeah, there was just so
what did you
many.
end up doing with that? Like, not that anybody else cares. This is just for our own personal interest because we're engineers.
The
We're
beat-
like
the
bullshitting
beat's
about this, so
there,
we're
but-
gonna do it. So, we're talking. What did you do?
Okay, well the beat is there, but pretty much I just recreated it. Once I did the actual acoustic track, then I threw the vocals onto that, and I just realized that it sounded a lot better. They just
Didn't
mixed.
do anything.
They mixed a lot better. I made the beat. Fuck
So
off.
to all you normals out
Fuck
there.
off.
So he did some like things, and he didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
no,
really.
I pressed a
All
button.
the high
and I
ends
made
and the
it.
low ends.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't understand, would you? Would you? Please watch our show. You know, Compressors,
Compressors,
reverbs, EQs,
equalizer,
laser. Oh yeah, laser.
laser. Good lord.
Fishes.
Anyway, so I put together the album, and I had a pretty fun experience doing so, since it was a little bit different going through the process of it, as I'm usually used to making the beats first and then writing and throwing a track together like that. With this, it was taking the acapellas and actually mixing them as well as I could with the beats. And it was a really fun project to work on. There's a lot of tracks on there, like Spit and Shine. Spit and Shine is one of my favorite.
The masturbation anthem. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite remixes on the album. I used a few cuts on that song as well, and I just felt like it really mixed well with the scheme of the song. Like it just came together really well.
How he completely fucking bypassed that. That's awesome. Yeah, he's not surprised by any dumb shit I say.
No, not really.
Oh, at this point, we've been friends for a few years. He completely said, yeah, masturbation anthem, that wasn't your thing, that wasn't your best thing at all.
I was just like, no.
Whatever, I'll try again next show.
Try again
next
you know
show.
what I mean?
Man, I feel like I failed here. Anyways, yeah.
You didn't fail. It's okay, man. It's okay.
Okay, so what's next?
What's next?
My failure? Next.
What's next? The last thing there is to talk about is actually today is, I don't know if it's national or just in North America or wherever it is, it's Record Store Day. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about that, and actually...
that's your thing.
Yeah.
Your forte.
My
Record
forte.
Store Day.
I love my...
Devin's forte, Record Store Day. I see. I just came up with that.
That was pretty intense.
No, I totally did. There was
Pretty
no
intense.
need for those, actually, because I really just did. It was corny as shit.
These might have been.
Yeah, that was even worse.
You're
Well, I had to add to the corniness.
Nixon or Beatles? I don't know where you're going.
I am not a hack.
Anyway, it's Record Store Day, and I thought I would talk a little bit about actually a record store that's out here in Port Coquitlam, and is one of the main places that I go and venture for my vinyl. And
those guys are awesome.
Yeah, they're Apollo Music, located in Southside Port Coquitlam. And I'll also be posting a few pictures that they've uploaded.
Very close to the Port Coquitlam SkyTrain. I like that exists. No,
Yeah.
Port Coquitlam bus loop. I remember when they were actually located on right in Port Moody on what's it called, on Barnett Highway there back in the 90s. They've been in business a long time, and they were like a good record store to go to, or used CD shop to find like old CDs, records, tapes, anything you could think of. I remember this was a staple of like my early teenage years with like me and my buddies. Like, hey man, even you'd find good underground albums there too, because like sometimes I have no idea why people would go and like give these albums to underground stores. If you fucking come across an underground album, like, you should always keep it, because yes, you should definitely share it with other people, but share it with them on a good fucking thing. Like, buy the album, support the artist. Don't sell it to the record store for them to make money off of it, because then that money doesn't go to the artist. No, it's true though.
I know what you're saying.
How would you feel if your album got fucking pawned to the record store and they make all of your whatever fucking money they feel like putting on it?
Yeah.
And it's not your fucking money.
Oh, no doubt.
Right?
No doubt. Yeah.
Right? It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But Apollo Music, I remember fucking buying albums from them, and it was a good thing for me. I gained very much out of it. The artists that made the music, absolutely they did not. Just to let you know, that money does not go to them.
Yeah.
Maybe the mainstream stores, of course, they go to them. But, yeah, just letting you know that. That's logistics. But, anyways, yeah. Apollo Music, they have a whole fucking library of some crazy shit. And you could talk about that more.
Yeah.
Because he goes there more than I do.
Yeah.
It's in Poco now.
Yeah, it's in Poco, and I mean, I've gotten most of my vinyl from there, and they're great guys. There's always new shit there. Sometimes there's things that you like. I went there. The one story I have is that I went there one time, and I was actually looking for a bunch of different albums. It wasn't actually the album that I was looking for, but I found A Tribe Called Quest, The Low End Theory. And when I found that, I was like, oh, I really wanted to get it.
Why don't you show them that record?
Why don't I show them that record?
Yeah.
I've got it right now. You kind of just destroyed my whole story.
I don't care.
This is part of it. Fucking guy, man. Like, you just completely destroyed. Oh, yeah, you need more spots in the video. And then he's like, blah, 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 blah. Just fucking guy. Low end theory.
I sense a bit of bitterness in it. I sense some bitterness. So you're just revealing things we talked about before.
Yeah,
since we're doing that, do you know that like he searched for this fucking record in another take we did? And
I couldn't find it for like 20 minutes.
That wasn't 20 minutes. I tried to give you a little leeway, but it was 20 minutes.
I threw you another record.
Way, man.
Yeah.
But no. So no, what really happened? If you want to go that route, I'll go there too. So originally, we made this take.
Yeah.
Which you'll never see because his tablet decided to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And this is what we filmed it on. It's a little fucking Samsung tablet.
Yeah.
We were doing this whole piece on this record, but he wasn't very prepared.
No.
And
so
basically, he ran around and I
ran around looking for this.
I did this
record.
whole banter piece.
Two records actually.
Nobody believes him that he actually has this record.
Yeah.
And it was really funny because I was like laughing at you, but apparently I wasn't even laughing at you. I was laughing at nobody. So I'm sitting there just talking to a dead tablet.
Yeah.
And you have no idea how funny that was.
It was fucking
hilarious. I could try to reenact it for you. It was more like, nobody believes you.
Yeah, it was something like that. And I was like off somewhere else, just trying to find it.
You don't believe him, right?
Yeah.
This is all, but anyway, just for the sake of me winning, this is a hologram. He doesn't actually have a
hologram.
It's a hologram. Fuck him. Fuck him to death.
Fuck.
Anyways.
Jesus. Anyways.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was also? Wouldn't it be funny also if it was like this was not filmed for real?
Holy fuck!
Imagine it was like third time's a charm. This is number 2, and this is the shit. All right, let's go.
Anyways,
go for it.
Record store day. I went to Apollo Music and I was looking for an album, which I was gonna save for later. So I was looking for an album, and eventually, pretty much, I went back to the record store because I went there one day looking for Low End Theory. It was there. I didn't have enough to get it. Went back the next time, and they didn't have it at all. So I wasn't very happy. I ended up picking up Midnight Marauders, which is another great album from A Tribe Called Quest. And so what ended up happening is I went back there maybe a month later. I think it was about a month, maybe a month and a half. And I went back to Apollo Music, and that's where they had it. Enter record. That's when I found Low End Theory again. So
I read the surprise.
This fucking guy.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, I found it, and it was pretty dope. It's a great.
Dude,
I gotta give it to
no
you
attention
now,
to the
man.
man behind the curtain.
I gotta give it to you now, man. Fuck.
Go ahead. Hit me with it. Fucking hit me with it.
So anyway, there's a lot of great records. There's a lot of great records.
Heads up, 7 up to this one.
Yeah. A lot of great records. The second take's just way better than the first one.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
you're having fun, right? Of course you are.
Yeah.
Of course you are. If you stuck around this
Talk
long...
to him, Will. Talk to him.
No, I'm not. I've done enough talking. But you're having fun. And I'm going to end your fun right now.
You're sort of sad face. I'm going to keep going about Record Day. Cause this guy
Go ahead. Record Day. Record Store Day. Record Store Day.
Record Store Day. Okay.
And I broke my promise. Fuck you.
Correct me, man.
Yeah, this is your passion.
Anyway, yeah, this is my passion. Record Store Day is today, and so I thought I'd talk a little bit about Apollo Music. And they're a great record store. I believe over like 100,000 records are there. I had no idea it was there when I first moved here, and when I first really started getting into digging for vinyl, I was told about it, went down there, and was just in heaven. So if you're a digger or you're into collecting vinyl, I would really recommend going to Apollo Music in Port Coquitlam.
For fucking sure, man.
It's as I know, it's one of the only record stores out here that just pretty much dedicates itself to vinyl. So I would definitely check them out. I'm pretty sure they have a website. I'm actually gonna find the link, and I'm gonna post a link in the description as well, because they're they've got tons of music, and they just
I would figure it's apollomusic.com.
I would figure, but I'm not too sure, because they might be part of like a
better
blog
fucking
or something.
be, because
yeah.
I would look like a fucking weirdo if it wasn't.
yeah.
But apollomusic.com seems pretty legit, don't you think? Because I just thought using the word weirdo.
Is this Dora the Explorer? You're like talking to the fans, and you're just like, oh yeah.
Well, you don't think we don't have any? You don't think these people are people?
Oh no, I know they're people.
You call them
You're
the
listening.
fans. You call them the fans?
Did I call them the fans?
No, they are the fam.
The fam.
No, the fam.
Fam, jam.
No, they're the other human beings of this planet that happen to be watching this.
Exactly.
And you know what? You should be treated as the same playing field as us.
Yeah.
Because we're cool and you're cool too, and you like being cool. I like being cool. You like being cool.
He's trying to one up me with shit now again.
No, I'm not. We're on the same level playing field here. I have an itchy nose. I pick my nose sometimes. You pick your nose. Hey man. I didn't have
on my chair.
I didn't shit on your chair. I air shitted on your chair. I chair shitted on your air.
Same goddamn smell.
On
Okay?
the air.
Anyway, it's record store day, so definitely check out Apollo Music. If you're in BC or you're in the Lower Mainland, definitely check them out.
Find out where Port Coquitlam is, and ask us for directions.
It'll be close. Yeah.
Ask us for directions.
Ask us for directions.
It's really small. It'll take you 5 minutes.
We are the Google Maps.
It's just like Williams Lake, British Columbia. It's a little big town.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Well, that one reminded me of South Park. South Park. What's South Park?
What the fuck?
It's like I sound like that's the Newfoundland version. South Park.
South
Park. Anyway,
that's all for today. I think we've summed up everything for right now, and we'll be coming back for another episode.
Yeah. So this is part 2 of the works, where the business never ends, and we're gonna end this one off with counting up rather than counting down for the first episode. We're gonna count up for the 3rd episode. So 1, 2, 3, you're dead. Thank you for watching.
Jeez.